And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the San Diego Padres taking on the Tampa Bay Rays. John Sciambi alongside Chris Singleton. So the Tampa Bay Rays have taken the first two games of this series, and today they'll go for the sweep. They played well, Chris, and they're looking for more of the same in this one.
Yeah, they've been the side shaking hands on the field after each game so far. Played solid baseball to earn those wins, as you said, but every game offers up its own unique challenges. So we'll see what those are today, but there's always a little extra motivation when you have an opportunity to sweep a series.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. About to get started here, and today's starting pitcher, Shane McClanahan. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. Now 1-0.
Came after him with the fastball on 0-2, and that's a pretty good demonstration of what power pitching is all about. He's with the stuff, obviously, and right there he used it to put his opponent away without needing to waste any pitches.
Here's Xander Bogaerts.
Here's a player known for playing better in day games, which is not always the case. I mean, day games are different, bro. Things change from game times to your daily routine, but he sure makes the transition look easy.
High fly ball out into left center field. Siri in position. 2 away. As we take a look at the Padres lineup, and a big factor for them in recent games, Kris Bryant.
And Boog, he's a guy who loves coming up with the chance to drive in his teammates. It's like he finds another level of focus. Batting over 300 with runners in scoring position this season. And you know what? Because of that, I wonder if the guys in front of him will see some better pitches to hit, because you don't want to put any free base runners on with him looming in the on-deck circle.
Fought off foul. 2 outs, base is empty. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
He got a pitch he could drive, but he didn't get too excited like a lot of guys do and pull off with the baseball. Really good timing all the way through the swing, and the barrel was so on plane with the ball. Easy drive into the gap for that double.
Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. Hitless in the series so far. He's 0 for 7. And a foul ball.
Well, a really good chance right here to pick up a run in the top of the first after what seemed to be a real quiet start to the inning.
On a line, base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center. To the plate, save. And it's 1-0.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. Pretty good spot, hard and inside, but that's a perfect example of keeping your hands inside the ball, tight to the body. The ability to take that back up the middle shows his approach is to use the entire field.
McClanahan keeping him close. Stepping in, Luis Campusano. Throw to second, he's safe.
Well, we all know this team is struggling right now, and sometimes you just got to do something different to generate some offense. A little more aggressive right there to put the pressure on the opponent. We'll see if it pays off on the scoreboard for this team.
Man at second. Slice down the right side. High fly ball out to center field. Siri makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single, and the home team down a run. It's Major League Baseball on the show. back. And on the hill, Glenn Otto. Zingy, he's managed to rack up a lot of innings on the mound this season.
And this guy's getting close to 200 innings on the year. You know, there's some milestones that pitchers go after. One of them 20 wins. But another one that we don't talk about a whole lot is that 200-inning threshold. To be able to surpass that says that, hey, they prepared themselves for the season. They were able to stay healthy, and they were able to pitch effectively enough to stay in ball games long enough to reach that number. Pretty impressive on what he's done, and it's not over yet. He was all over that one. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Harold Ramirez at the dish. That catches the outside corner. It's 0-1. Home team down a run here in the third and final game of the series. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, we call that keyhole. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
And a pitch. Struck him out looking.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Now a chance for Yandy Diaz. Ball one, no strikes. Swing at a ball lifted to center field. Green makes the grab, and there's two down. Now a look at Kevin Cash's lineup for the Tampa Bay Rays. And an important bat for them, batting fifth in this one, Brandon Lowe.
Yeah, definitely someone I always enjoy, you know, when I get a chance to watch him, whether he's hitting a game or even taking swings during batting practice. Man, this guy is always so focused on what he's doing on that task at hand. He's got so much attention to detail that when he steps in the box, his success rate is really high.
Two outs. There goes the runner. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And a pitch. Fights it off. He'll see another. The pitch. Missed with a changeup. Now 1-2. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. One left for Tampa. They trail here, 1-0. Back now in Tampa Bay. New inning getting started. Here's the center fielder, Riley Green. The pitch. And that's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. And that knock bumps his hitting streak into double digits, Chris. He's hit 10 straight.
Yeah, and on a nice trajectory, average going up, OBP, everything he's doing at the plate right now just seems to be working.
Kyle Higashioka, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike one. Swing and a miss.
He got fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Snap throw to first. Green dives back in safely. Oh, and 2 now. The other way. That's a hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. So up next, Chris Bryant.
He's been really clutch with runners in scoring position this season, so they'll have to be extra careful in this matchup.
Now one out to right. Brings it in. Now a long throw to first. Back to first, and they got him. Double play.
Well, we assume it, but not all double plays are 6-4 threes or something like that. Right there, it's just sort of a combination of good defense and poor base running, and probably more of the latter. That's a big turn of events in this inning, though.
So digging in, Jake Cronenworth. What a season it's been for him. He has supplied a lot of power and that average. And there's a foul ball. Runner at second, 2 down. Here at the top of the second. Two outs. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Stays alive.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Swing and a miss, and that is that. Padres lead one. They lead it 1-0. Here at Tropicana Field, we head to the bottom of the second. Here's the second baseman, Brandon Lowe. That just misses, and that's ball one. Otto goes 6 feet 3 inches, 240 pounds, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2017. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag, and a quick out number one. Now here is Randy Arozarena. That one fouled off. The Padres up by a run, bottom half of inning number 2. Next offering misses, and now it's even 1-1. Right-hander kicks, deals, gets a piece, and stays alive. The 1-2. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Oh, nothing too fancy on the strikeout pitch right there. Just a low 90s fastball, and I'm not sure he was trying to challenge him, but that's pretty much what happened. Very hittable location. He found a way to just get it by him.
Jose Siri stands in now and watches strike one. That one missed. Right through there for a strike.
All sliders so far in this at-bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
That one misses, and the count is 2-2. 2 down, nobody on. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. And the right-hander deals. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Struck him out looking with the off-speed stuff. Nothing doing for Tampa. They're down 1-0. Top half of the 3rd inning. So digging in now for San Diego, Ha-Seong Kim. McClanahan back to work. Foul ball there. Here comes a pitch. Base knock, center field. So a man on base to start the inning. And here comes Sander Bogaerts. He's 0 for 1. Runner takes off, pitch inside. Go to second, and he's out.
Well, this is a real momentum killer after the leadoff single. Tried to steal second base on the first pitch. Defense was all over it. Nicely done from behind the plate with the catch and throw. And a quick tag before he reaches the base.
This is beyond you.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Siri snags it, and there's 2 away. Now the third baseman, Tyler Wade. 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored. And it's fouled away. Left-hand batter waits. High in the air, out to right. Lowe has it sized up. brings it in for the third out. And welcome back to the ballpark as we go to the last of the third. Here's the catcher, Henry Davis.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
And that squirts through. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Now it's the shortstop, Junior Caminero. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Okay, swing now. He had his mind made up. As soon as that ball left the hand of the pitcher, he was going to swing at it.
Davis aboard here at first with nobody out. Check on the runner. Davis back easily. The 0-2. And foul ball.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his back down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Righty to the plate. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Had him out front for strike 3.
Well, I'd say he pretty much had to offer it that one. You don't want to leave it in the umpire's hands. Even though it ended up outside the zone, it still was close enough to where it looked like it could drop down right on that corner and get the call. Last thing you want to do is get punched out by the umpire knowing you could have at least fouled the pitch off and kept the at-bat going.
The Rays down by a run here in the last half of the third. And that one fouled off. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him in the scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
Now up for Tampa Bay, Harold Ramirez. On the corner for a strike, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
And a swing and a miss.
No ball, 2 strikes.
And the 0-2. And there's a ball.
It's a good take.
1 ball, 2 strikes count.
Got him looking, and he did not like the call. The Rays strand just the one. They still trail 1-0. And we're back on to the fourth. Here's the cleanup hitter for the Padres, Fernando Tatis Jr. The line of the pitch. Fought off foul. Here's the 0-1. And that one is lifted in the air. Series sizing it up. He's got it. And there's one down. Next for the Padres, Luis Campusano.
Luis Campusano.
Foul ball. 1 out, bases empty. And a foul ball. Oh, 0-2 now. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Gets to it, on to first. Got him. 2 gone after the strikeout.
You hear people talk about letting the ball travel so often in terms of a hitting approach, and that's a great example why right there. If he's willing to let that curveball get a little deeper into the zone before he commits, he's way more likely to recognize that it's making a beeline for the dirt. On the other side, still a nice 2-strike pitch, though.
2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4.
Strike 2. This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Foul ball, still 0-2. Got him. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Nothing doing there for the Friars, but they still lead it 1-0. Bottom of the fourth, and now the first baseman, Yandy Diaz. And here it comes. In the air, center field. Green makes the grab, one pitch and one out. Isaac Paredes next to him for the Rays. Bounce to third. And it finds its way through for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Oh, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. There's something about pulling one down the line and shooting it through the infield. It's just so satisfying.
Now it's going to be Brandon Lowe. On the ground right side. 4, 6, 3 double play. And the inning is over.
Well, the second baseman made that one look easy. Great feed to the shortstop. Shortstop completes the play. They get out of a jam, and they end the inning.
Back now in Tampa Bay, and now the DH, Kyle Higashioka. The line to kick the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike one. Higashioka, 33 years old, and he's driven in 8 runs over his last 10 games. Comes up empty, that's strike 2.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
0-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. And he deals. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Down on strikes. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off.
Now this pitching staff has been merciless against him in this one. I mean, he struck out 6 times in this series, and we've seen no adjustment out of him so far.
Here's the left fielder, Chris Bryant. That one's upstairs, ball 1. And that's ball 1.
No strike.
Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. Late on that fastball.
You tie a guy up like that, you're feeling like you are in command.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. And a 1-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. One down, base is empty. Fights that one away, still 1-2. The pitch. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
Now there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if he can mix that in whenever he wants.
On the ground, Caminero. Tosses to first. Bryant out of the play.
The first base
2 outs, base is empty. Jake Cronenworth, the next up for the Padres. Now this is in the air down the line. And that drops foul. And now the lefty. Ground ball left side. Sends it across to first. That takes care of Cronenworth. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Padres go down quietly, but they're on top 1-0. Back here at Tropicana Field, now the left fielder, Randy Arozarena. And a pitch. Ball ground ball. Baseball. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Kickoff move to first. Arozarena back in standing. Up the middle. Whizzling on its way to the outfield. Slides, but it gets by him.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with the chance to even this ball game up.
And the batter now, Henry Davis. In there, and it's 0-1. Swing and a drive. Deep left field. That's back there. Hauls it in on the warning track. Runner tags at second, and he makes it up to third with 1 away.
The batter, number 4, Junior.
2 on, 1 out. And now, Junior Caminero. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Wouldn't chase that time.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Just a slow ground ball this time. And he's safe. Great effort, but it's a tie ball game. Stepping in for the Rays, Josh Lowe, 1 for 2. Lifted in the air, out to left. He's got it.
Yeah, that was a wasted RBI opportunity, but a competitor like him, he is looking forward to making up for it in his next at-bat.
So 2 down now, and here is Harold Ramirez. Breaking ball through there for a strike. Slap the other way, foul. Got him. And that'll keep more runs from coming in, inning over.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
And welcome back to the ballpark. And now, Ha-Seong Kim. McClanahan back to work. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
This game has been so tight. Feels like the next team to score will win it.
And there's a foul ball. The wind of the pitch. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. And it beats him for the first out after the drop third strike.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
And here is Xander Bogaerts. Lowe has it sized up and puts the squeeze on that one. And there's 2 away. Here's the third baseman, Tyler Wade. Outfield playing pretty shallow. Swing and a ball lifted left field. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. So they make short work of him there. Heart of the order, 3, 4, 5 coming up. All tied 1-1. Bottom of the inning. And here's the first baseman, Yandy Diaz. That one way outside. Ball 1.
Well, these Rays being a little too patient at the plate in this game. We've seen them go down looking several times, just not really showing much fight in a lot of their at-bats so far.
Bounced up the middle. Into the outfield. Base hit. At the plate, Isaac Paredes. That one hammered, but pulled foul. Kicks and fires. And that one fouled off. And a pitch. Just missing there. Going to count 1 and 2.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
That's out to center field. Green settles under it. Drops into the glove. And there's one away. Next to hit, Brandon Lowe. And fouled off. With the go-ahead run at first here in the bottom of the 6th. On the ground, could be 2. Bogarts. Off balance feed, there's 1. Over to first, safe.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Rosarena stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. All tied up here in the 3rd and final game of the series. Next offering is fouled back. And that's down and away. Kicks and deals. Just misses with that one.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score.
Jose Siri waits on deck. And a base hit up the middle. Throw in hopes the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
That's back-to-back singles for him. He wants to get the ball by the pitcher. There's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Siri in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball.
Ball 1, no strike.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul. At the belt and fires. To third. Nice grab. Fires to first. And very nicely done for the out.
Well, that right there was all pre-pitch positioning. Put himself in the perfect spot to make a great play.
And we're back. Top of inning number 7. And now the right fielder, Fernando Tatis Jr. That one fouled off. Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt.
It looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, you rarely ever see 3 curveballs in a row because that's one of those pitches that's most effective when you haven't seen it recently. You might see 3 sliders in a row, but right there, he was feeling that curveball and figured he could finish with that pitch.
So 2 balls and no strikes. Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Hit in the air, right field. Lowe has it sized up, and that quickly 2 away. Here's Riley Green. Big swing and a miss.
It looked like that curveball backed up on him, and although it's a mistake, it works out really good for the pitcher. The hitter's timed it up, expects it to be to a certain spot, and it just doesn't get there.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. 2 outs. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. The 0-2. Line drive, speared at first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Set for the last half of the 7th, and here's the catcher, Henry Davis. Well, he's back out there to begin the 7th. That surprised you at all, Chris?
Yeah, a little bit. It was a little rough 6th inning there, but his skipper's got a lot of confidence in him. But trust me, they will keep a close eye on how he does in this one.
The pitch. Turned on, but foul wide of third. 1-2 here. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And a pitch. Fights it off. He'll see another.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
In the air to left down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. Got him. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
Number 1.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Junior Caminero. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Just missed. Lifted in the air, right field. Tatis drifts towards it. Makes the grab. 2 down.
Up next for Tampa Bay.
Josh Lowe next to hit for the Rays.
0-1's the count.
2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom of the 7th. Next pitch is downstairs. Just missed. That one fouled off. 2-2.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
And the righty deals. Just off the outside part of the plate. Harold Ramirez up next for the Rays. That one is inside ball 4. And I mean, oh, so close.
No, that's a really dangerous base runner to put on first, especially in a game. Now there might be some consequences coming from that mistake.
Ramirez in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. 2 gone, the possible go-ahead run at first. Otto keeping an eye on him.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
Bryant hauls it in to end the inning. 1 left for Tampa. Score remains tied 1-1. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Ryan Pepiot. This is his first appearance of the season. So now here's the DH, Kyle Higashioka. And a pitch. He swings and hits a fly ball center field. Siri in position. Hauls it in for the out. Here's the left fielder, Chris Bryant. Swing and a miss. Movement in the bullpen. Colin Poche warming up for manager Kevin Cash. Kelly warming up as well. One down, base is empty. Out to short, Caminero. Tosses across to first. Bryant out of the play.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
Into center. And that'll fall for a base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Look, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
And now, Ha-Sung Kim. And that one fouled off. Cronenworth leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Tied him up inside with that one.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Swings, and this one's flared. And it stays fair. And now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Back-to-back base hits. Maybe a little out front of the pitch right there, but he squared it up pretty good, and he kept it inside the line. And just a really nice job on the other side by the defense to hold that to a long single. And a huge opportunity now to grab the lead at this point in the game.
Now Xander Bogaerts gets a chance to hit. Pepio throws over, and he's back in safely. Bounce to the right. Lau sends it to first. They miss a big chance to take the lead here late. Padres leave a pair. Still tied 1-1. Back now in Tampa Bay. Ready for
the first baseman,
So they turn things over to the righty, Jairo Iriarte.
He doesn't get a lot of strikeouts compared to other relievers, so he relies on getting that soft contact and the defense doing the work behind him. They'll have to be on their toes with him on the bump.
The pitch. Fought off foul. The 0-1.
0-1.
Trying to get him to chase on the changeup that time.
When you get to this part of the order, yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you if he will. You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
And it gets by him.
Couple of singles back to back. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And we'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole. Now the go-ahead runs in scoring position, so big opportunity for them to jump ahead late.
That breaking ball is in for a strike, and quickly it is 0-2. Gets a piece and stays alive.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
go-ahead run at second. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning.
One ball.
Next pitch misses way outside. And another ball. Not even close there. And the count's full.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter. At this point in the ball game, you know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
So far, just one of those days for this lineup. You get a couple of runners on, and you're looking at having a big inning, and that strikeout right there just pours water on the fire. Look for the next hitter to step up and try to do something, pick up his teammate and his glove.
Randy Arozarena will hit next. In there for a strike at the top of the zone.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
And it's off the bag. And that's a fair ball. The run scores from second. They lead it in the 8th. Not in time. He's safe.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much.
Siri, batting with one down, takes a strike. And ball one.
Excellent arm action on that two-strike changeup. Just missed. Man, he wanted that call.
Got him swinging. He chased the changeup. 2 gone.
Big strikeout right there, and that kind of takes the pressure off the defense a bit. Infield was in, so now they can move back, give themselves more time on a grounder to make a play. A lot more ways to work out of this and strand that runner at third now.
Slapped hard the other way, but foul. 2 on, 2 outs. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Right-handed reliever. Base hit, 1 run is in. Here's the throw to the plate. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. A couple of runs in the inning puts them ahead. Through 8 full, Rays 3, and the Padres 1. Now, and on the mound, the closer, Pete Fairbanks.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Wade, the leadoff batter, as he swings through it for strike 1. The pitch. Swing and a miss, 98 on the gun.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout.
Well, the first batter, it's always a big one for the closer. I mean, you get that punch out, you get settled in, you feel like you're in command out there on the mound from the jump, and kind of prevents any doubt from creeping into your mind or the fielders that are playing behind you that, you know, you're going to wrap this thing up.
Tatis now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Fairbanks, a very difficult guy to get hits off of. It's really rare for teams to string stuff together against him.
He wins every pitch, and for a hitter, sometimes a victory is just fouling off one of his pitches. Unless he beats himself, somehow can't find it, doesn't have the control command that day, you can pretty much forget about it.
So 2 strikes on Tatis. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
This is definitely what a team likes to see out of their closer. Come in and just destroy all hope. First 2 batters, 2 strikeouts. See if he can strike out the side.
So they're down to their final out. Luis Campusano now at the plate. And that one fouled off. as a hitter, there's even more pressure to take advantage of any mistake, right?
Yeah, and you're hoping that, somehow, some way, whether it's a hit by pitch, a walk, something bad happens, because outside of that, his stuff is just too good to fail.
The Padres down to their final strike. Foul ball, still 0-2.
And he's got deception in his delivery, and it's not that he's trying to deceive the hitters. He just has this natural flow that makes it hard for hitters to pick the ball up. It gets on them.
Lifted in the air, right center field. And he'll make the catch. Ball game. And the Rays claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense.
Playing meaningful games in September is always exciting. A win today, first day of the month. This will just add more fuel to the fire.
And your final 3-1. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
Hug on the curb, yeah, scrape the ground when I swing, dodging potholes when I swerve, repping some gold in his crew, not a pebble in my groove.